Sorry guys, I have not been able to get on the channel to upload anything. I have got a lot of stuff going on in my life. A lot of crazy, to be honest with you. Just so much insanity, pretty much. So I just haven't been able to upload anything because I have had to worry about other real life things. But I do need to do some maintenance on the bike. She was riding it and she blew out the exhaust gasket. Once again, she took the bike out. After I put it all together, put a bunch of miles on it and didn't go over it and tighten everything up. You know, when you put these things together, you got to go back over and just make sure everything's snug, and she didn't do that. So the gasket got blown out, and that keeps this particular one from running. It's done it to me before, so I'm gonna replace the gasket. I cut a new gasket out. Here, it's not perfect. It's because I had to use the bigger hole. This side here, the bigger hole. This one. That's why it's so weird, because I used the stock hole from the thing I cut it out. So this is the proper size here. Between this is going to be bigger, but I don't care about that. This is the part that matters about sealing. Other than that, it's good. See, it's flat here because it's just where I cut it out from the part from the. I use a Chevy 350 exhaust gasket. I buy a pack of them from like Pep Boys or AutoZone, and I Dremel out gaskets for the exhaust to fit when I need them, and this did it. So I'm gonna slap this on real quick, get it running again, and we'll go from there. I have to go over my bike, just a little update on my bike. It is running fine. A lot of guys were commenting how they don't think the bolts are gonna hold, that what I did to keep the block of aluminum attached to the cylinder is not gonna work, and I have not tightened it once. It is holding fine. I put Loctite where needed, and like I said, I've never done that before, but I have been around nuts and bolts and running machines my whole life, and I knew it would hold. That's why I did it. I usually don't do stuff unless I know it's gonna work or am interested in finding out why it won't work. So it is running perfectly fine. It's over there right now. I just got it to the side for now. And I put the 90 jet in it. I got the jets in. I said I was waiting for jets to come in. I put the 90 in it, and that was the smallest one I got, and it's still a little too big. It tops out at 36, 37 miles an hour, and it just starts four-stroking, too much fuel. But I'd rather have that jet in it than the, I don't know, 50 or whatever came out of the NT carburetor I took it out of. That was running way lean. But I'd rather have it run fat than lean. But I ordered another set of jets because we're real close with the 90. I'm real close with the 90, so I'm thinking an 80, maybe a 75 will fit. I know in a 19 millimeter Mikuni or imitation Mikuni, the PWKs, they come with, I think, 75s. So that honestly is a very common size carburetor for a lot of people to run, so I think that could be the issue. With the bigger engine, the bigger porting and everything, I'm thinking 80, 85, and I should be about in a sweet spot. I might have to go lower once summer hits, but we'll see. As of now, with the cool weather and everything, I definitely need to go down on the jet. So just a small update on that. I'm gonna Alright, I don't know what's going on. Fix the gas on the exhaust, but it's still not working. So that means next step, let's take the carburetor off and see what's going on with that. Sound good to you? Sound good to me. Alright, so I looked through the carburetor. I didn't see anything in the carburetor. So my next guess is spark, right? Fuel and spark. And it looks like it's getting fuel. Doesn't seem to be a problem. So we gotta figure out the spark. Now she said that she turned it off and then it wouldn't turn back on. Okay, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it's jumping. Yeah. Still got spark. Spark, I can see it. I got spark. Yeah, when I did it that way, I must just not have had a good enough ground on it or something, because it wasn't doing it, and it did it, and it didn't do it. So I think it was because when I had a bad ground, so I just must not have had a good enough ground when I was doing it. So we know that that works. Got spark. It's getting fuel. It needs to start. Simple as that. Alright, I checked for spark. I did all that. So it needs to just start up. Why it's not starting up, I don't know, but it's not.
Maybe it's me on bad luck.
Oh, man.
Let it go.
Yeah, I know. It's too late. Yeah, it's done. Come back.
If it even works.
For reference, I was having trouble hanging the camera up. Oh, by the way, this is the second day, next day. I just want to say hi. But my wife was with me, and I always say she's bad luck because everything she does always seems to break or something's bad. You guys see the problems I have with putting my perfect motor that ran for months straight on her bike and how it broke instantly, even though I used it for thousands of miles without a problem. So I just say she's a little bit of bad luck. And I was having trouble putting up the stick I'm using to hold up the phone so I could record my little bit of nonsense I'm about to do. And I had her, she's standing here again. So I started falling. So I had her leave, and I instantly had no problem, and it started working perfectly and sat up perfectly on the little stick I'm using to hold up the phone. And as soon as she comes over, it falls again. I'm not saying she's bad luck. I'm just saying she's not good luck.
I'm not saying you're bad luck. I'm just saying you're bad luck.
No, I didn't say that. So you're just not good luck. So I just figured you guys might think that was kind of funny, but
Yeah, her name or her. Laugh with the wife.
it's an inside joke for me and her, for sure.
Whatever. Okay.
I need to change the clutches on my bike. They are slipping horribly bad. So I'm taking it apart, put new clutches on, and then I'll probably edit the video and send it out to you guys to say what's up, because I haven't talked to anybody in a while. I haven't put a video up in about 8 days or something like that. I am slacking. I just had so much going on in my life, guys. But I'm trying to get back to it. I'm riding the bike a lot more. I'm also looking into getting a GoPro type camera. Don't think it's gonna be a GoPro. It's gonna be horrible, and you probably won't even be able to see my videos, but I will be able to record while I ride. So, put that down. I'm done here for a second. So, at least you'll be able to see some of the riding. And I've been riding a lot more, and I'm getting way more comfortable again on the bike, which is nice. I'm not gonna lie, because I've been really nervous on the bike. You know, just nervous because the accident and stuff, and my arm and leg hurt so much. So, whatevs. Yeah, my clutch arm is almost all the way. Huh? Oh, where'd that go? It just fell. Oh my gosh, I didn't think I took it all the way out. Yes, right in the pile of leaves. There.
Oh, wait.
Let me get the pliers. You see it?
Yeah.
It fell on the chain.
I see it. Good, I see it. Tiny little screw. Woo, good job.
Clutch arm, the bucking arm screw. Woo, buddy, got it. Got it.
I'm gonna go
Yeah, please leave.
inside.
Please leave. Please. I'm sorry, I love you, honey, but please leave. Boy, look at all the blow-by coming off from the engine here. For all those interested, though, 110%. They have not moved a bit. I have no leaking, no seeping on this side. This side seeps because of the crack in my exhaust. You all know that already. I still have not fixed it or bought a new exhaust. I just deal with the mess. So there you go. There we go. My clutch was so messed up. But to be fair, look at the burn marks. I slipped my clutch like crazy. Look how uneven it is. Look how wide the pattern is here and how thin the pattern is here. That's how uneven these things are made. Like you can even see it. It's pressed unevenly. It's thicker here and thinner here. It's crazy, right? I need to get myself a clutch, a performance clutch. Mini pucks. I don't think the ones I got are any better, but. Remember, don't do anything I do. I do what I do because I like to break stuff. And because stuff doesn't break as easy as you think, but don't do anything I do. That is my disclaimer of this particular video. Oh, that comes out easy. Come on out. Hey, anyone who wants to come out easy. Close your eyes when you do that. Oh, I shouldn't have blinking like this. Right now I'm leaning over into my tool bag. I bought like a pack of 15 of, you know, clutch pads for like $1 from China a long while ago. They're basically erasers. So, yeah. But, whatever. It is what it is, and I'll change them out later. I do want to order a high-performance clutch, though, because I'm still waiting on the jets. So it's definitely 4-stroke, and 38 is the fastest I've had it up to. And there's so much more left in it. I mean, so much more left in it. But you guys were curious about this. This is not at all leaking. No seeping. perfect. These bolts have not moved at all. It's holding together very nicely. I do think I could use some new clamps on the rubber grommet. I don't think I got an air leak, but I think it could be tight. Other than that, this thing is money. It is running nice. But once I get the jet, I know I'm gonna hit some real speed. I can't wait. I know I don't have the right tool. Ow. I just pinched my hand between the hammer and the 1/2 inch socket wrench. Ratchet. Damn, I can't think. Ow. Come on, see a little red? That hurt. Oh, I don't know how you guys put these in, but I find this to be the easiest way. I just get it started a little bit and then I beat it in. I mean, you could sit here and trim them down and stuff, but I feel like that's so hard to do and such a waste. You're hitting against a big steel plate. I mean, I don't know, like, it's not like you're hitting a lot of force here. And this is big enough to keep them from really splitting. You know what I mean? Like, they don't split up. And then real easy. Using a small bolt. This is the hammer I use to make gaskets with. So it's not heavy, it's light. Just put it in here. See? I got tons of these. Because this is something I felt I would go through a lot. And I mean, about every couple thousand miles, I feel like I put it in. About every couple thousand miles. But since this motor definitely had a couple thousand miles on it. But I slipped the clutch a lot. And I rode this clutch out a long time. Like, way longer than I should have probably. But I just kept tightening it down. But this should be good. Look at that. That is so much better play. I'll run it real quick and see how it does. I will be back. I would take you with me, but I can't. I'm working on that part. Believe me, I'm working on that part. Most of the fun. It's not all the fun. The best I can come up with it.
Yeah, I like that guy's bike. Disc brakes.
He's got a really nice bike, right?
Yeah.
I like his bike too. It's too bad you can't fit a motor on there. still needs the bed. I need to put at least 10 miles on it to get it to bed in. All right, let's see here. I need to get a real camera mount for my phone, or get a real like action camera type deal. Because I need to be able to take the camera for a ride with me. I do the recording off, but I want to do it on the rides also. It's half decent. All right, cool. This doesn't hold this, obviously, but what I do with this is I use it like this to keep the gas line from falling over to the exhaust, just in case. Well, you guys heard it. You see how it's running. She's running decent. Like, she's way fat still. I'm waiting for the jets. I told you the 90 jet is in there now. I'm waiting for the smaller jets. I'm thinking maybe an 80, somewhere in that range. Close. She's close to running real nice. You hear her. She winds out a little bit. It's 37 when you hear that 4-stroking. It's about 36, 37, 38 when it starts 4-stroking. But, what can you do? Caliper brakes. Really bad for this, at least in the front. It'd be huge if I at least got the front ones. But the back one doesn't really wear out that quick. The front one wears out quick. With the quickness. The slightest amount of pad wears out. It's such a wee little bit. I don't know, it's so weird. That's what I want to do. I want to put these old, cracked, and dry rotted. We'll use these. Oh, was that safe? No. But, whatever. I don't want to use them up on a horrible person like that. I like to just use it. If I got it, I'm going to use it. And once it breaks and I die, then I'll be like, that was a bad idea for sure. I got the big washer on the inside. Cool. Oh, with my butt. All right, guys, I don't know if I'm gonna play with the CDI. I wanted to fix the clutch and get the brakes done and all that nonsense. Basically maintenance stuff because it was important. And it's gonna be getting dark kind of soon. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to play with the CDI tomorrow, because I still want to put that 12-volt CDI on and then my 12-volt magneto back on, because the spark I got from that was, and honestly, I think if I had that on, I wouldn't need such a small jet. I think that's a big issue. So, yeah. All right. I don't know. I'm going to edit this up and see what's up and just give you guys a heads up on what's going on and where I've been and all that, and we'll go from there. Maybe tomorrow I can get that CDI, because I think that CDI is going to be not only just a cool video, I think it's just going to be really good for the bike. I think the jets are going to be delivered, I think, like another week. I ordered from a US based company, hoping to get them quicker, because the other ones I got within 2-3 days. I've ordered from that guy before. This one, no one I ordered from before, but we'll see. They're supposed to be here soon. So, all right, guys, it's good talking to you, good seeing you again, and look forward to making some more videos and just getting these out there. But I just enjoy doing this. I really do. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.